This is Fudo87, and I have a deck profile for you guys today. It's going to be my Morphtronic deck. It is a very quick spam deck. It's very underrated. I don't see a lot of people using this deck. I like this deck, and it can actually do good pretty much against the meta. If I pull out the right cards. I've been working on this deck for quite some time now, a couple years. I think this is the best build that I've had so far. I've kept this build for a while. So let's get into it. First card is Tin Goldfish. When you normal summon this card, you can special summon a level 4 machine type monster from your hand. So it works good because everything in my deck is machine. So he's really good to execute synchros and XYZ plays. I call this guy like the VIP of the deck. I love this card. He helps with your TKOs very quickly. When he's in attack position, all your Morphtronic monsters can bypass your monster and attack him directly. When it's in defense, none of your monsters can be destroyed by battle. I don't have any rank 3s in here, so he's not very used much for synchro, just for his top effect. Next up, we have 2 Morphtronic Boomboxins, 1200 attack, 400 defense. When he's in defense, you can negate 1 attack on a Morphtronic monster, and when he's in attack position, which you would use 90% of the time, he attacks twice in the same phase. So him mixed with Borden allows you to get off that TKA pretty quickly. Next up, I have 3 Morphtronic Radion. I basically only use his attack position effect. Basically, when he's in attack position, all your monsters gain 800 attack. So when he's summoned, he's 1800 off the go. So it's not too bad. Next up, I run 3 of, which I think this is necessary. Everything I play 3 of, I feel is necessary for the deck. 3 Morphtronic Slingins. You basically tribute 1 Morphtronic besides him, and you get to pop a card off the field. So I use him to really pop back row or a troublesome monster that you can't get over. The only tuner besides one other one in the deck, I run 3 Scopins. When he's in attack position, you get to special summon a level 4 lower machine type monster from your hand, and when he's in defense, he counts as a level 4 monster. And I run a lot of 7s in here, so he's very useful. Next up, I run 3 of the only other tuner. I run 3 Morphtronic Smart Fawns. Basically, what he does is when he's in attack position, you roll a dice, and then you look that many cards off. You excavate that many cards off the top of your deck. You choose a Morphtronic card, which I'll show you later what else I could use that for besides taking monsters. You get a Morphtronic card and you get to send it to your hand. He also gets special summoned by banishing one of your machines, one of your Morphtronics. So say I get rid of I've used up my Boomboxin enough or whatever, and it gets killed, I don't have a way to bring it back. I'll just tribute him to bring him out. He goes in combination with the last Morphtronic that I play 3 of, which is 3 Selfons. This guy is the major tone in this deck. He basically helps you swarm. When he's in attack position, you roll a 6-sided die. You show that many cards off the top of your deck, and then you get the special summon 1 Morphtronic Selfon between them. I just recently found out that you can use, in conjunction with him, you can use him. So if you pull him out with him, that's automatically a level 2 synchro. So what I will do is use his effect, special summon, and then if he's in my hand, I'll use his effect to get a Morphtronic card to my hand, and then I'll synchro so they won't die because they're both level 1s and their attack is 100. So that's the monster lineup. There's only 19 monsters because that's really all I need in this deck. I have Junk Box. Basically, I might pump this up to 2 or 3. It's like Monster Reborn. You get to bring back one of your Morphtronics for a turn. Basically, I would use it to bring back this guy to do more searching and more spamming. Next up, this deck runs heavy with equip cards because of a certain monster that I'll show you later. So I run 3 double tool C&Ds. Basically what this does is that you can equip it to a power tool dragon or a Morphtronic level 4 monster. When they attack, they gain 1,000 attack, and also they negate the monster's effect that they're attacking. So sometimes I'll use this on power tool dragon, or I'll use it on boomboxing, so I can get a quick damage in. And also you can stop over certain monsters' effects, like ones that can't be destroyed by battle or whatever. My last equip card, because I run 6 of them, so I have 6 targets. I run 3 United We Stands, gain 800 for each monster on your side of the field. Those are the 3 cards that kind of help with the TKO. My last spell is Morphtronic Accelerator, which doubles for 2 things. It is a free draw, and it is a free pop. So it lets me kill 1 card on the field, put 1 Morphtronic back to my deck, shuffle it, and draw 1 card. That's it for the spells. For traps, I have 1 magic cylinder. I might boost this up to 2 because with everybody liking to pump up their monsters, it's pretty easy to use United We Stand, equip it to their monster, and then make them attack you, and then you just pop this and kill them. I could have won a game with this at my locals, but I forgot that you could equip cards to other people's monsters. So yeah, you can be dirty. Give them like 2 United We Stands, power them up a lot. They attack you. You play Magic Cylinder, and you can win in 1 move. My last one of is Compulse. Obviously, Compulse is like in every deck. My 2 ofs, my personal tech, I love using this card. Divine Wrath. You discard 1 card from your hand, which could be 1 Morphtronic, which would help you get your smartphone out. Basically, when your opponent activates a effect, you discard 1 and you negate its effect and destroy it. So it's a really good card, and it's a counter, so it's really hard for people to stop it. Next up, I run 2 Mirror Forces, obviously, for my monsters are weak, so I want to protect them as much as I can. So that's why that's in there. Next up, I play 2 Dark Bribes. I've been using Dark Bribe a lot, but I've been thinking about going back to old school cards like 7 Tools of the Bandit and stuff, because like I don't really like my opponent drawing. I'd rather be able to just negate their stuff and they get nothing for it. So, and then my other tech card that I play 2 of is Transgression Prophecy. Basically, if I have cards in my hand, in my deck that graveyard that I really want back, or my opponent has stuff in his graveyard I don't want him to have, like Light and Dark for BLS, or from Fish and Light Sworns, and they have enough for Judgment Dragon, I can shuffle 2 of the Light Sworns back, and then they won't have enough for it. So this can disrupt plays, and it can also help you a lot. So that's why that's in there, to get back cards that I need to recycle. Now we can go with the extra deck. I run 2 Gigia X's, or as I call him, the Blue Power Ranger. Basically, I use him to detach if I don't have a if I have a cell phone or smartphone in my graveyard. I just use him to bring them back, or if they're in my deck and I haven't drawn them yet, it puts them to my hand. So it's a good way to search out all the cards in my deck to speed up the process. My 3 ofs, obviously you'd have to run 3 of this in this deck. Like, you don't have to run 3, but I do just in case. Power Tool Dragon. He's really good. Once per turn, you can choose a equip card, which is why I got 3 of them and 6 of them in there. So you got 6 targets. You choose 3, and then at random, your opponent gives you 1. When he's equipped with an equip card, when he gets destroyed by battle or card effect, you can detach 1 of the equip cards instead of him dying. So that's really good. I was thinking about maybe kicking him down to 2 and maybe making room for something else, but I haven't decided what to do yet with that. That's actually my only 3 of in the deck. I have 2 Formula Synchrons. That's why I use smartphone and cell phone, so I can use their effects, get my spam out, or get a Morphtronic card in my hand and special summon a Morphtronic, and then to protect them, I'll sync for this, put this in defense, draw 1 card, and hopefully draw it into an answer. So that's why I run 2 of him, and it works very well. I run two power tool mecha dragons. When basically all he does is another draw engine. If I equipped him, I get to draw one card. I never really use him. He's just in there basically to go into, so I have an option. My next two ofs are actually very important in this deck and actually pretty good for the meta. I run two Black Rose Dragons. I can pop that out pretty quickly actually, where basically I run I have Scopin. I get a 4 instant level 7. That's why I got a lot of 7s here, because you can run 7s like crazy. You can run 7 for days in this deck. But the two Black Rose Dragons are basically to pop out and destroy massive fields, and also to disrupt pendulum plays. So that's why that's in there. One of that I have one high speed droid. I use him basically for his burn damage, because you could special summon him, and then once per turn you can make your opponent lose 500 life points. So that's kind of good. I've actually burnt somebody to death with this deck. It's pretty good actually. One Ancient Fairy, because why not? It's a level 7 and it can let me add a monster to my hand, and I can pop out a field spell if I don't want to. If I don't want it to be there, if something's giving me problems, I can destroy it. When Armades, because why not? Battle Fade is still a thing. Mirror Force, all the trap heavy stuff. It's really good because when you battle with her, your opponent can't activate anything. And then my last card is Dark Strike Fighter. Even though they kind of nerfed his ability, he's still pretty good for burn. He's actually won me a few games where they only had a few life points left. He can even sack himself to make you lose life points. So yeah, that's basically my deck for my Morphtronics. I hope you guys like it. Please rate, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you guys next week with another or actually, yeah, next week I'll have a deck profile of my battle unboxers coming up. So till then, I will see you guys next time. This is Yusei Fudo signing out. Later.